welcome to day 4 of our 5 Days to Simplicity Challenge. I hope and pray that you have stuck with this challenge. You signed up for this challenge for a reason. I bet it was because you're feeling overworked, overwhelmed, or exhausted, and you need to find some areas in your life to simplify and to create mental space. And today is going to help you do that. So we've already gone through recognizing our top 5, beginning to believe that simplicity is possible, prioritizing our time to fit those things in. And today, I'm excited about this one. Today, we're going to talk about the power of purging. So if you haven't got your worksheet yet, make sure you do. You can print these out and handwrite, or they are a fillable PDF where you can just type things in. But we have some very practical steps today to help you begin to simplify. So I don't think we realize how much clutter creates, how much the clutter around us creates mental clutter, okay? I don't think we quite realize it, but there's so much truth to it. So today I want to give you 4 practical steps to help you declutter the things around you so that you can declutter your mind. Because the truth is, those top 5 things that you recognized were the most important to you, they require space in your life. They require time, energy, and focus. And if you are constantly living in a cluttered mental state, you're not going to have the space to do the things that matter the most. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get right to our steps. Remember, you can download this worksheet by going to thesimplifiedsoul.com and just putting in your email, and you will receive the 5-day challenge workbook. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with step number 1. Step number 1 is to pull out your phone and remove any and all unnecessary apps from your phone. Okay, so you may need to come back and do this later, or maybe you have the time right now where you can pause this video and go ahead and pull out your phone. Okay, look at it and just do a quick scheme of everything on your phone and say, okay, am I using this or am I not? Is it just taking up space? Does it need to be on my phone? And remove any unnecessary apps that you're not using. If it's something that you could carve out some time in your week and sit down at a computer and do, versus doing it on your phone, having it on your phone to continually disrupt your mindset, then remove the app. Because here's the truth. In a world of convenience that we live in, we think having everything right here makes it faster, but really it is just shifting our focus continually. So this world of convenience is actually cluttering our mind even more. So remove any unnecessary apps. That's step number 1 to purging. And you're going to find some freedom in that in and of itself. Step number 2 is going to be to turn off unnecessary notifications. So I touched on this a little bit in one of the trainings, but we don't have to have our phone set to notify us of a text message. And I don't mean just putting it in Do Not Disturb. I mean actually going into your settings and turning off text message notifications. Because the truth is, we may be in group text, we may be in work text, and for me, sometimes I can get 30 notifications that are just text messages in a day. And they don't even account for social media notifications or email notifications, or maybe you have a health app on your phone and it's notifying you that you need to get up and walk. Like, there are so many notifications from our phone that is cluttering up our mind. So the second thing I really challenge you to do is turn off any notifications. Turn off anything that is just getting in the way and is not necessary. Actually, it's very freeing, and you can go throughout your day without hearing ding, ding, ding. I check my phone maybe like in the morning, at lunch, around dinner time, and I respond to messages then. But I don't have it continually disrupting my train of thought. So step number 2 is to turn off any unnecessary notifications, to purge some distractions. Step number 3, unsubscribe from junk emails. How many emails do we get that aren't really helping us in life, aren't really giving us any value? Unsubscribe from them. It's just creating more clutter. So that right there helps you begin to just kind of clear out the technology side. And I actually have some really great tools inside the Simplified Soul method, which is a course that has some budgeting tools, some meal planning tools, some different tools to help you continue this simplification journey. And I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But inside of it, we get rid of all these different budgeting apps and different meal planning apps, and we just get back to the basics of pen and paper and writing out the things that are important. And you would be amazed if you try that, how much simpler life would feel, how much calmer your mind would feel. Okay, so that is kind of the technology side. Now we're going to move into step 4, which is creating a plan to begin to declutter your living space. And this is where a lot of people can stop because they feel really overwhelmed with that task because stuff just accumulates, right? We lived in an RV for 2 years and we had to get rid of everything. We sold 90% of our belongings or took it to the Goodwill. And as we were going through this declutter process of our house, we realized that we don't even use most of this stuff. And I bet as you begin to declutter your house, you're going to realize too that some of these things you're just hanging on to for what reason? A lot of times there might be an emotional tie to certain things, or we think we'll need it one day, and the truth is it never comes out of our closet. And all it does is overwhelm our mind with more things that feel out of place and unorganized. So we have been back in a home for a few years, and it's amazing how quickly things just accumulate again. We live in a culture where we focus on more things, not more experiences, for the most part. Most people do, not everyone. But what I have found is when we focus on things and holding on to things and getting more things, all it does is take away from the time that we could have for experiences and things that actually matter, creating memories with those we love. So as overwhelming as it may feel to think about your living space, I promise you, if you do this, it is going to make your life feel so much simpler. Organizing, decluttering is going to clear up so much mental space that allows you to focus on your top 5 most important things. Now, this isn't something that you can just do today and check the box, because for most of us, you probably have a fairly decent living space with multiple rooms and closets. So inside your worksheet, there is 6 weeks worth of a table for a plan to create. Okay, so week 1, I want you to put 3 areas that you're going to focus on. Maybe it's like the kitchen junk drawer, the kitchen pantry, the bedroom closet. Pick 3 areas that you're going to focus on and go ahead and fill out a 6-week plan. Take tally of your house. Maybe it's the kids' room one day or the basement another day. Take tally of every single area, the little areas that you just kind of stuff things. Maybe it's your closet, like you just have too many clothes. You're holding on to those clothes that one day you might fit in. It's silly. There's no reason for us to hold on to things because we just don't recognize how much clutter it's putting up here. So inside our course, the Simplified Soul method, we actually walk through this and walk through the entire process of decluttering things and getting rid of and letting go of, because it's easy to sign up for a challenge like this and then 6 months from now be like, oh, I never did that. I need to go do that. I need to go revisit that challenge. And so if you need a little bit more accountability in that, that's what our course will help you do, is actually stick to this process of simplifying. But I hope that you will commit to the process of simplifying. Okay, so this is your homework for today. There is so much power in purging things, and I just encourage you to begin to purge things that are not helping you, that are not bringing you closer to the simple life that you desire. Okay, so our 4 steps: print out your worksheet, check them off as you do them, drop in our community, and let us know what you took away from today's lesson. You're going to remove unnecessary apps from your phone. There's no reason for them. You're going to turn off unnecessary notifications so that you're not being disturbed with ding, ding, ding all day long. You're going to unsubscribe from junk emails. You're going to clear up your technology realm, and you're going to create a 6-week plan to begin to declutter your living space. And by the end of 6 weeks of purging, you are going to feel so much lighter, so much freer to not feel like everything is cluttered and chaos and distraction city in your mind. So I hope that this helps you. I pray that you put it into practice. Come back tomorrow for day 5. It's our final day where I'm going to give you a couple tips to really embrace this simplicity lifestyle and not be drawn back into the culture of get more stuff, do more things to avoid the things that we actually should be focusing on. So make sure you come back tomorrow, invite a friend for our final day of this 5-day to simplicity challenge, and I'll see you over in our community. Bye guys.